All right. So this is a little different podcast than I am used to doing because we are talking to Josh, whom probably most of my members at Nine Round know very well. Because how long have you
I would hope
been?
so.
Yeah. How long have you been at Nine Round?
Been three, so not last, so July of 2019. So we'd say 3 years, 3 months, 4 months pretty much at this point.
Yep. So we opened in July of 2019, and Josh was on board with us from that, really that
From the
first month.
beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, from
The only
that
thing I
first
missed
month.
was that Trenton Street Fair that you guys got to go to, but I came in right after that before the doors opened.
Yeah, Trenton Street Fair was actually in June before we actually were open. So,
Yep.
so yeah, that was before we were open. But from that, obviously I've known since then, you've always been very open about, wanting to open a gym, wanting to open something, being in that, always knew that you were in that realm of, physical training and doing that. I knew that you were getting certifications.
Right.
But that's evolved a bit over the last 3 years.
Yeah, definitely
So
a little
why
more
don't you
than
tell
what I
everybody what you're
started
getting
with.
ready to do here?
So with everything going good in January, I plan on opening my own actual martial arts, kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing gym. A little bit different than Nine Round in the fact that you're going to be actually learning self-defense and fighting aspects of kickboxing, not necessarily just using it for cardio purposes. So obviously in Nine Round, we use all the same type of techniques, legitimate kickboxing techniques such as knees, elbows, kicks, punches, that kind of stuff. But the only thing we don't get to do is actually use that against another person who's doing the same thing as you, which ends up being the case in self-defense situations or fighting situations. So in my gym, it will be class times, so it won't be as easily accessible as Nine Round where you can just walk in anytime. But there will be classes that are dedicated to partner drills, bag drills, sparring environments, which will always be supervised sparring. So nobody's going to be getting hurt inside the gym, but you're going to be able to work on timing and tactics of actually applying those techniques.
And
So there will
ultimately,
be
at some
also
point,
different types of cardio classes and resistance workout classes as well, as personal training for people who want like specific one-on-one attention to practice their techniques or learn the ins and outs of how to properly squat with weight on your back, stuff like that. But it'll just be a little more in-depth focus than what you get in the quick workout at Nine Round. But of course, like I said, you got to be there for the class to get that.
yeah. So class times, it's a little bit, obviously it's a lot different when it comes to
Yeah.
that. So what made you want to do this type of facility downriver?
So when I first started, my goal was eventually just to open a regular fitness gym, and this was the beginning of my education in the industry when I just first got my certified personal training certificate. And I was a little newer as far as being a competitive fighter and being a martial artist. I was okay. I felt in my own right, but I don't think I was nearly at the level where I could teach other people how to fight and show them, the ins and outs of it. This has been something I've been working on or hoping for about probably the last 8-9 years. This is what I wanted to do, but over the last about 4 or 5 years, with my kickboxing getting a lot better, with my boxing getting better, traveling even to Costa Rica to do Muay Thai, stuff like that. I felt a little more confident in the fact that I could teach martial arts, not just teach fitness. And ever since I was born, I cannot remember a single boxing gym or kickboxing gym anywhere in this closed downriver area. The closest one is, I think, Dearborn Heights, which for me is about a 25-minute drive. And the one I've been going to specifically is about 40 to 45 minutes away. And that's the closest really good gym that I could find. And I know that, especially after working at Nine Round for this long, I know that there's definitely a desire for people to learn how to kickbox in more of a self-defensive fighting aspect, but not everybody's willing to drive 25, 45 minutes or has the time to go do that during the week. So I feel like opening one up gives the community around here the opportunity to kind of dabble in that and see if they like it or not.
Yeah, because at Nine Round, we get those calls
Yeah,
Um,
right. Oh yeah,
and
all the time.
and we tell
Having to
people,
having to tell people we don't spar or anything like that. And
yeah,
we do obviously, real training and real like hand pad techniques and stuff like that. But I know there's definitely men and women out there who want to punch each other in the face a little bit or just learn how to do it at least.
yeah, yeah. So tell me, let's talk a little bit about, where you see it going, because you want to at some point in time get in the jujitsu aspect too, don't you?
Yeah, so I'm not at the level to teach jiu-jitsu, and I'll be very honest with myself of what I'm capable of teaching and not capable of teaching. Even though I got my blue belt in jiu-jitsu, I don't feel qualified to teach enough people the techniques that they should be taught or in a way that a normal coach would teach. But starting off, we'll do boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and competitive fighting as well as self-defense aspects of those. Um, and then once the gym grows a little bit, I plan on opening up full-time hours. Starting off, it'll be kind of your typical martial arts gym hours, which is like 4 to 9 p.m. And then like I said, once the membership grows, once we can get a bigger building, stuff like that, I plan on adding jujitsu classes, wrestling classes, as long as I can find a qualified coach to teach those, or even if the time comes where I have my brown or black belt and I can teach that myself.
Nice, nice. And of
That's the
course,
ultimate goal.
a very important question. Your facility is going to be hero friendly, right? Like if
It will be superhero friendly. I actually designing the layout. I have a specific area right
you
next to
just
the
said
front desk.
superhero. Wait a second. You just said
Oh,
superhero friendly.
he is a super, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll teach people how to be superheroes as well in their own right.
Yes.
But yeah, it will be dog friendly. Once the little one, Denali, is capable of being inside a gym, she'll be hanging out there too a little bit. But I do have an area designated for Hero specifically, little doghouse type thing. I'll probably put up in the gym so he's got his own spot to stay out of the way, but still be there to field visits.
Is Denali's just going to be like a little cage, like a little jail?
Yeah, right. She's gonna be trapped because she can't control herself. She's sitting right here looking at me right now.
Oh, that's so awesome. So yeah, so I mean, really, we decided, and you and I have been talking for a little bit about this, but we decided that we really didn't want this to be like a goodbye, because we just
Mhm.
see this as being another, it's just it's a transition into another way of working together.
Right.
And one of the things, and I know people will probably be a little bit impatient, but we've got to give Josh some time to get settled and get everything, kind of built.
Right.
And
Squared away.
you're going to be busy doing that, right?
Oh yeah, very. Yeah, I've
Because you're
already started
planning.
taking calls with like I told you about the CRM people before this call. Like I've been talking to people, getting stuff priced out, talking to the city, trying to fill out all the forms that need to be filled out. So probably over the next couple months, it'll be a lot of that. I should be signing the name on the dotted line for the lease over probably within the next week, and then at that point, it's doing demolition inside the building, actually, building things out the way I want them to, and then moving a whole lot of furniture and mats, bags, stuff like that. Obviously, waiting on all of it to get delivered, making sure it comes on time, as well as finalizing like the website, the social medias, all that kind of stuff.
Well,
So
and
definitely,
if you
definitely going
need
to take some
any,
time.
if you need any muscle, I'm sure we
Yeah,
can round
right.
up some members to
Oh
carry
yeah,
to
yeah,
carry some
definitely.
stuff with you. We'll get the muscle over there. So that's going to take up a lot of your time in October and November.
Yep,
Um, so we're thinking maybe around December of
yep. Probably
potentially
around
doing
probably
some.
around December if everything goes well with it, and that also is with my opening date being January. As long as that stays, probably like beginning of December, I'll be able to start taking personal training again and being able to work with 9 round members again at that point through you guys.
Yeah, and at that point we're really going to be using the punch packs. So the nice thing with the punch packs is that this is going to be a 9 round member exclusive discount, right?
Yes.
So they'll be able
Yep.
to get
Very,
these
very
punch packs.
exclusive. Only
Yeah.
9 round members will be able to access the punch backs to training grounds.
Yeah. So if you're a 9 round member and you want to go, actually try to hit Josh, I don't know. They might have been trying to do that for the last 3 years
Yeah, right.
anyway.
No,
I'm pretty
we've
sure
had a
sometimes
couple
people
that
are
that love
actually
hitting
trying
me.
to hit me. I don't blame them, really.
No, not at all. That's the fun part.
Yeah, I just try to block it.
Right.
Um, but if they want to do that, then they'll actually have an opportunity. And in December, while as long as everything's kind of going along and you can find the time to do that, no promises, because we all know that like crazy things happen and
Mhm.
things get pushed back and the city does this. And, you might get caught up in other things in December that involve, getting the place ready to go.
Right.
But if you have the time, obviously we still want to be able to have that relationship with you so that you can come
Yes.
in at 9 round when you have time and work with some members that are eagerly awaiting your opening day.
Right.
So do you
Yeah, and
have
I
a
know
name?
even if it's not that early, there will obviously be a point
Yeah.
somewhere around there where I'll be able to start working with non-round members again.
Yep. And then we'll be able to actually come in. We're planning on, Josh and I have also talked about having him do some more formalized training with our training team to kind of up our game a bit.
Yep,
I showed you
making sure all the non-round certified trainers are even more than certified, you know what I mean?
I want
Actually
to
have experience and know how to use it.
I want to get my pad game up. I've already talked to Josh about that. I showed him a video of how quick I
Oh
want
yeah.
my pads to work.
Yeah, right. And we can definitely get that going too. That video you sent me is you're not far off from what they were doing.
It looked really fast. I don't know. Erin was in there working out and I showed her the video and she's like, yeah, you're not coming at me with those pads to go in that pad. So I don't know. She seemed to have a little lack in confidence and Katura's ability
Yeah,
to
right.
bring a duck that close to her head
You just
without
gotta
actually.
move and slip and duck a little faster.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm like, everybody's duck game is gonna have to be on point because I'm be coming at you quick.
Right.
Um, so do you have a name picked out yet?
Yep. So it is going to be called Training Grounds Combat Sports and Fitness. So the full name will be Training Grounds, but then the name will be Training Grounds, but the full name will be Training Grounds Combat Sports and Fitness to give it a little more detail. So when you see the sign, you'll see all that Training Grounds Combat Sports and Fitness.
And are you
So we'll
going
specialize in
to
both.
are you going to take us on the kind of the trip of how you're building it out? Are you going to be posting that stuff? Are you going to be doing videos?
Yep.
And
So the only thing I got my website pretty much built out. I got my social medias set up pretty much, but it's all set to private right now, just so nobody can see the unfinished product or process yet. The one that I'm not ready to show. Um, Once I sign my name on the dotted line for the lease, then I'll publicize the website. I'll publicize the social medias, and then I'll start to obviously give a countdown to the day that I plan on opening, as well as like the same kind of thing you did at 9 round, where you're kind of showing the actual build out process. I'll show you guys what the empty building look like, and you guys will see it kind of step by step as we go through, like putting floor mats in, putting bags in, adding like the heavy bag rack, stuff like that. So
and
definitely
we're still going to
keep
see
everyone
you.
posted.
We're still going to see you around 9 round, right? You're still going to be
Yes.
kicking it
Oh yeah.
out.
Oh, especially in October doing that 30-day challenge. It's going to be hard after that fight because I got all the way down to 125 pounds, but I think probably back up to 135 now. So I got some weight to lose. I could definitely get rid of it
And
again.
wait a second, did I hear a rumor that you have another fight now?
Yes. So my coach is actually looking at another MMA fight for me. It's called Lights Out is the promotion, and I think it's going to be located they either do them in Grand Rapids or Dearborn. So it'll probably be hopefully Dearborn because that's a lot more local, but
Yeah, but
it'll
Grand
be
Rapids
in
isn't
Michigan
far.
probably in November.
Yeah, Grand Rapids isn't far either. Oh, so you've got that you're adding onto the plate
Yeah, so
as well.
that was something, especially after the way my last fight went, it didn't go my way. So I'm kind of eager to get in there and show my stuff again. So I didn't want to put off my next fight for too long.
There you go. So yeah, you've got a
And
lot
as
on
you can
the
see, the face, there's a little bit going on here with from my last fight. A
not too
couple
not too
black eyes, a little bit.
not too bad. Not too bad.
Not terrible.
No, not terrible. Good. So anything else that you want everybody to know? Like I said, this for us is just a transition into another way of working together. I think
Um,
I think it's going to be
Other
great
than
to see this.
other than the fact that I will be honoring 9 round in the terms that any members there will obviously receive, discounts on all services, whether that's personal training or membership plans that you guys want to like add on to like your 9 round membership, because obviously it's with the martial arts gym hours, it might be tough to get in every day of the week or as much as you want to. So using 9 round as a place where you can go get that workout in anytime you want. And then if you ever wanted to come by, it'd be drop-in rates or whatever it is, there'll always be a 9 round discount where Katura at the time will be able to offer you the discount code. So you can enter it in either the website or come in and see me personally and I'll give it to you then.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, we're super excited. We're super excited for you.
Thank you.
When you first told me it was bittersweet because obviously,
Right.
you've
And for
been-
me as well, I still don't
Yeah.
feel like I'm not going to be at 9 round as much. It's weird.
yeah, but I think it's really exciting to watch you go on this journey and we've got your back.
And I
So
appreciate that. And everybody should know that this is my mentor across the screen from me right here. She taught me a whole lot about what I'm about to do.
thank you. I tried not
I didn't mean to make you do that on Zoom.
that's all right. Yeah, I love you.
I love you too. And I
And,
appreciate it, all of it. And I appreciate obviously the help in the future as well. Thank you in advance.
Yeah, and we're excited and we have every intention of, developing together. And I think there's enough of oh yay, hero.
I had to put him in here for a second. He's staring at me.
He's like, I want to be on, he goes, I want to be on film too.
Yeah, right.
And when you come to work out, you can always bring Hero. So we expect
Oh
to
yeah,
still
definitely.
see him
I've,
around.
I've already had a couple people tell me that I better bring him in when I do my workouts and everything. He got spoiled his last official time at 9 round. A couple members gave him some toys, some treats. He was loving it.
I know, but now he's gonna come in next time. He's gonna be like, hello, where's the toys and treats?
Yeah, right. He's gonna be expecting it all the time now. My any new members I got are gonna have a lot to compete with from the 9 round members.
Yes, there's gonna be a who does Hero love more competition.
Yeah, right.
It sounds like a healthy competition to me. So that's awesome. Well, we are eager and we'll be watching as you take us through this journey. And again, we'll be definitely looking for you to be kicking it with us still at 9 round and kicking our butts and getting us into shape. And I know I'm going to come and try it out myself and see if I can.
Yeah, I definitely have some trainer oriented specific pad holding.
I like it.
Extra work for you guys.
I like it. So they should see the 9 round game get stepped up too, while the trainers get trained the proper way.
That is a hope. I want to get as many people in this area as kickboxing as possible. Not necessarily my gym, just martial arts. I want to get everybody interested in it. It's done so much for me mentally, physically, spiritually. It's humbled me as a person, made me more confident. So I feel like no matter where you do that kind of stuff, it's going to benefit you one way or the other.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thanks, Josh. And
thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, you guys know, for anybody that's watching, you guys know if you need anything, you need to get a hold of Josh, you want more information, you can always reach out to us at 9 round because we will for sure put you in touch with him. And he's still staying on. So it's just going to be a different relationship. And who knows, I'm trying to twist his arm and see if maybe at some point I can work for him at his location, maybe teach a little women's self-defense myself.
Yeah, I would definitely love that.
Whip out that. I'll get my pink belt.
Yeah, right.
Put my pink belt on, teach some women's self-defense, and Josh can be my boss.
Yeah, right.
I like it.
Boss.
All right. Well, all you 9 rounders, we'll see you later. And friends and family that kick together, stick together.
See you later, 9 round.